Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Central Victoria, Australia. Welcome to my channel. Today I am creating a card for Tracy's Sunday Challenge this week, which is a colour challenge. We have Peaceful Pine, Hydrangea Hue and Crisp Cantelope, which are all three of our 5 in colours for the 26 to 28 in colour colours. If you don't have these 3 colours, don't worry. Use a green, a blue and a peachy, pinky, orangey colour, whatever you have in your stash, and come and join in the challenge. So I'm also using the Begonia Belle stamp set. Now this was the product of the month for last month. It's still available here in Australia, so if you place a qualifying order of $125, you can choose this for $9 as an extra gift for doing an order. Okay, so this is a 2-step stamping stamp set. So there's a detailed version stamp and then a more solid version, maybe. That's probably the best way of saying it. But I've stamped 3 leaves. I've also got 3 small leaves, so 3 large, 3 small in the Peaceful Pine. And then there's little buds with this Begonia Belle. I've stamped those in the Crisp Cantelope, and the large bloom, which is, there's 2 stamps for that as well, a solid and a more detailed version. I'm stamping off, so I'm doing 2nd generation for the solid stamp, and then 1st generation for the more detailed stamp, and I've done that with all of the leaves and the flowers. And we're going to stamp 3 of those large flowers. I think these 3 colours are so beautiful, and I cannot wait to see what everyone creates with this colour combo. But I haven't really used the Begonia Belle stamp set much, and I've only had it for, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, I wanted to get in and use it, but also share it with you. So like I said, it is still available in the online store with a qualifying order. So if you place that order, which is pretty easy enough to do, you can get it for $9, and I highly recommend, because there's 12 stamps in it. It's a really great set. So there is no dies with this set. It's a standalone stamp set, so we're just going to quickly fussy cut. And I'm also bringing in some of my stylish shapes, because I want that circle from that set, so the stitched circle. Now I think, Crisp Cantelope was around quite a few years ago when I first joined Stampin' Up, and I'm glad that they brought it back. It's a really pretty pinky orange tone, and I think with our in colours, which Summer Glow, Hydrangea Hue, Peaceful Pine, Crisp Cantelope, and what is the last one? It's that Barely Blush. All 5 colours work so nicely together, so I think they've done really well this year. Sometimes the in colours don't work quite so well together, but they are amazing with these ones. So I've got my centre here. The card base is basic white thick. I've also got a card layer in basic white, and we're going to mix that up a little bit, because although I wanted a stark white background, it didn't quite turn out exactly how I wanted it. So I sort of wanted those flowers to pop a little bit more, and so I've grabbed some of that ink onto a stamping acrylic block, and then I've brought a Wink of Stella in, which actually all mine seem to be empty on my desk, so I had to get a brand new one. But I've just added a little bit of, squished it together and added a little bit of that liquid from the Wink of Stella in the cylinder onto that ink, and then I've created some lines up against that matting piece. So, and I thought this looked really nice. Although you're covering majority of it up, that little splash of sparkle in the card in the background, as well as that colour, really did make it so pretty. Now, although it looks really dark here in the video, once it dries, it actually does tend to sort of go a lot lighter. So I was really happy with how it turned out as it lightened. So just moving my designs around here a little bit. Obviously 3 begonias around that circle is way too much, so we're going to use that on top of the circle, and just layering the other images of the leaves and the little buds and the flowers there as well. I've brought in my Hydrangea Hue ribbon as well. This came in that catalogue with the new in colours, and I just wanted to add just a little bit of extra colour and a bit of texture as well, and I think that really does add very little product, but it does really pop that circle up a lot too. And then I'm gluing everything down with some liquid glue, but we're going to pop up that circle with some dimensionals because, you know, that needs that little bit of a lift. You could also add that matting down with dimensionals, but I've glued it down with liquid glue. So I think, you know, when you're popping cards in the mail, you need a little bit of dimension, but not too much because you don't want your envelope to be too big. I'm also bringing in the in color dots here, and we're going to add 3 of our crisp cantaloupe embellishments down. I've gone with 1 large and 2 small for this card. And yeah, so this is my card for this week's Tracy Sunday Challenge, which is a colour combo challenge. Hydrangea Hue, Crisp Cantaloupe and Peaceful Pine. If you don't have those 3 colours, that's okay. Do a green, a blue and a pinky peach colour and join in the challenge. I would love it if you did. If you've enjoyed today's cut, please give me a thumbs up. I would love it if you left me a comment. Share this video with your friends and family and hit that subscribe button too if you haven't already. I'll be back with a video. We're starting Halloween Spooktacular this week, so I'll be back with another video really soon. Hope you'll join me. Alright everyone, bye!